5 at the night playing a second. Oh, my goodness. Man, is this sport on a roll after what we saw last week at the Players. Strokes gained by putting. Careful. Yeah. Mickelson in with a birdie. And out in 32. 7 times he's finished in the top 10 at this tournament. This is why the game, there's this buzz going around right now. Watching these young kids. Here's the 10th hole with Phil Mickelson.
Par 5. Phil's hollering 4, taking a big cut at it. That's the fun of this game. 297 yards. We'll give it 300 against the wind a little bit. And Gallery's going to go over there and show us exactly. Whoops, we're on the wrong side, aren't we?
Well, if it wasn't Phil, I'd say he's
No
got no
chance.
shot.
Oh, yeah. There goes a 64-degree up.
Just a fraction right. Yard left. It might have taken the break there.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to leave about 20 feet.
Over to 10.
How about that? Number 1 putter this week. Phil Mickelson.
This is a quick one.
Hit a little harder, he might have had it, but that would have been happiness from that far away. Then Phil gets his part, the first one here on the 10th hole after that 32 on the front 9, 4 under.
211.
Phil Mickelson on the tee of the dogleg left par 4. He's played here 11 times. He's made the cut 11 times. He's had 5 top 5s and 4 other top 15s. I think he likes it here.
That's pretty long for an elderly person.
I guess he is just a little long. Second for Phil. .146, perfect angle. Delightful shot there for Phil. Good chance to get to 12. Just one back of Rory.
Just a 9-iron there into the breeze.
It looked nice, David. He looked like he knocked it down a little.
211.
Just outside the right.
Good view there. Keep braking.
Oh, good effort.
At that speed, just gave it a little bit more than it needed. Excellent effort. Burnt the edge again. So Phil, 4 under today, remains 11.
They found it, so let's go to 12 and see if Phil can find it.
He's actually birdied this hole the first 2 days, and it's not an easy hole at all.
No, it's the most narrow, 24 paces wide the fairway, and Phil was leaning hard on that one.
There it is, out in the open.
Ahead 1 to 12.
He's going to take the risky play here.
Yeah, he's got to cut it quite a bit. Doesn't really have the room to start it far enough right. Yeah, just couldn't get enough on it. He's got a little green to work with. If anybody can do that, he can. He's got some room here, but not a great lie. I've never seen anybody who can make the ball appear as if it's moving so slowly. This lands impossibly softly.
Yeah, you're right, David. Fred Couples is very good at hitting slow bunker shots. I marveled at that as well.
Hit Phil, 12.
Yeah, 4 par.
Move a little to his right.
Played it way outside the cup.
Wow.
Moved more than I thought.
Yeah.
Surrenders a shot, falls back to 10 under.
Phil with a 6-iron.
You can see 216. Hole today playing pretty tough. Pins way in the back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a little slidey, pushed it. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. See another ball over there. We have a tendency.
13.
Phil, what do you got for me? A little bump and scoot here.
Oh, and it's a tough one. That was a chewy lie, hard as a rock underneath it.
Oh, how do you like that one, David?
Oh,
You like that?
So much harder than he made it look.
It does make it look all easy. Yeah, good putt. Very good putt. He's doing it well. Doing it well. Coming in third round, he was ranked #1 in putts gained. So keep doing it, Phil.
14, the short 4.
I'm going to be careful with what I say in future. After that
That's an
small
attempt to swat it on the green.
Oh, he's
Never
gone.
mind the water.
Big high fade for Phil, for the lefty. Oh, he had the length, David. It's just off that front right.
Let's go to Ian Baker Finch.
I don't think we'll see the massive lob here, Ian. Something a little stubby and running.
Yeah, good call, David, with that water on the other side.
What a touch.
Amazing
What
touch.
a touch. Unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible from that lie.
What do you think, Ian? The guys make these usually?
Tour pros never miss these. Look at this. It's a gimme.
Right again.
Great birdie for Phil. 11 under, but he's 4 behind.
Okay, here we go, Phil.
Yeah, firing at it in 2.
263 yards uphill. Downwind, 5 wood.
Come on. Come on.
Got Bones talking to it like he just needed a little favorable bounce.
That's right, works. And
TPC Network. Let's get to 15 now. Phil's third.
that's what Phil faces.
Little off the downhill lie there.
Oh,
Just, it's an exhibition.
Yeah, just sliced it out perfectly.
so he's seen it go in. And now to convert. Boy, it didn't break like he thought.
Boy, it didn't. Well, from his reaction, he might just have pulled it a touch. It didn't look like he'd misread it.
So he plays the beautiful bunker shot. Let's go to 16.
Phil in perfect position, David Faraday.
7-iron into the breeze and just tugged it.
Ooh. You want to know how hard these last 3 holes are?
Over to Phil at 16.
No, we're going to have some fun, aren't we? 64 degrees, sand wedge, short side. Look at this shot.
Oh, he sliced the underpants off it.
I'm telling you.
Short of the hole.
You can't do that. That's straight downhill. David?
Well, he missed one just a little longer than this on the last.
Why would you say that?
Well, because I wanted him to make it. You see. Well, I'm not saying
you
that,
went to
well, he's
reverse.
obviously going to make this.
You went to the reverse and not the
did.
curse, yeah.
Wind swirling around down here on the lake as well. Beautifully played, Phil Mickelson. Great shot. That is right where they're aiming. Anywhere left of that, they've pushed it.
17.
Extremely fast putt down the hill here, David, from about 15 feet.
It really is difficult to get it on line. You have to hit it so softly. I was reluctant to read that one.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I know, I've been watching all afternoon. Only seen 3 birdies now. It's a difficult green to read and hard to get it close.
At the 18th. Mickelson.
We drove in the creek down the left.
Oh, you mean that creek?
That creek? Not again.
Oh, don't tell me
Day one,
again.
he
That's
put it.
close.
Day one, he put it. That's in splunch.
Oh,
Day 2, he hit it 2 yards to the left as we look.
We'll have a shot at it. Let's go to 18.
And Phil. Penalty shot. Now playing his third.
182 yards.
Oh,
Careful.
wow, downhill lie.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, you'd want to be a good bunker player to play that one, wouldn't you?
Apollo. Meanwhile, there is one nice run being made. That's Phil Mickelson out on the course. He is 5 holes up ahead from Rory's final pairing, and this was just a moment ago at the 10th. as Mickelson now is 4 under for the day and moves into a tie for second.
Let's go to Phil.
This is over at 11 par 4. And for par for Phil Mickelson.
Yeah, he missed the green with a 9-iron. Not really happy with his golf swing right now. Seems to be scoring okay today, but not really content with the way he's swinging. So I would believe he's going to have to kind of stay flat-footed and kind of play this with the hands and arms.
Yeah, I think he went down to 7, Peter. Exactly that. Just a giant chip shot, this one.
Little low cut can get the job done. Yeah, he's overcut it.
And here's Phil playing his third.
As we go over to 12.
And trying to hold the putt for par.
And to avoid back-to-back bogeys.
Man, hit the lip again. So after a splendid start, 4 under through the first 10, bogey free the first 9. Consecutive bogeys at 11 and 12.
181 yards today. Phil Mickelson's got to get on the right side of this deal going on right now, where he's making bogeys. Peter Costas.
Yeah. Has selected an 8-iron. Went back and forth between the 8 and the 9. Wind swirling.
It's hot. Ball's going far. And for Phil, ball's going a little crooked. And we're going to get another short game clinic here by Phil Mickelson. Except he's going to putt it.
Yeah, but he's really struggling with his full swing right now, Gary. He's left, right, left.
Main cause, Peter? Main cause of that?
He's out of sequence.
That was in sequence.
Or else he knows exactly where to put it off the tee to chip it in.
Remember, it's Phil the Thrill. Would you expect anything else on your scorecard? We got 11. I haven't seen him play it at one fairway. I haven't. Missing all the greens.
Is at the drivable 14th. He's got the 3-wood. Like Rory yesterday, Nicky knocked it on with 3-wood.
Yeah, and this flag, Ian, is perfect for today, isn't it? Somebody's going to get one really close.
Yes, the only difficulty with this pin is the difficulty in the chip if you miss it sort of hole high to the right. High fade for Phil, and just in the short left side there. Good angle, no trouble. What's the lie like there, Peter?
Well, it's sitting down. He won't be able to spin it, so he's going to have to figure out trajectory and release.
Oh.
He needed to figure out contact as well.
That was a terrible lie, only 25 yards short of the green. Now Phil, his third at 14.
Attaboy, Phil. Attaboy, Phil.
That was a little better, Peter. Nicer lie.
Well, he's going to get an up and down in the stats category, but it's not going to be really an up and down for him.
Yeah, you're right. He's struggling with the long game a little.
Phil.
Okay, this one for par. First par on the inward half. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, and that was a really good up and down.
Next week on CBS. Let's go to 15 now. The second shot for Phil Mickelson.
Phil was clutching it through the trees up 15 most of the time this week, so that will be awkward. It'll be fun to see how he chooses to play that one.
Oh, yeah. Right in his wheelhouse.
He even sounded soft, didn't it?
To 15. And after Mickelson's wonderful pitch, the payoff birdie to get back to 12 under par. So he gets back the 2 shots lost on consecutive holes, 11-12.
Involved in coaching has had a big part to do with it as we zip over to 16.
We got Phil in the fairway. All right. Come on. Stack it, Phil. This hole cut way in the back. Only for the bold. Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay, pin high. He'll be putting that right off the fringe and have a good look at it. Over here lurking. You can see if that ball goes another foot to the left, it goes down towards the water. Hopped. Big hop off that fringe. Yeah, just took everything out of it. All the excitement, everything.
The history of this tournament, anyone's ever gotten to -20. Let's go to 17.
Just a couple of moments ago, while we're watching Rory, this is Phil with 5-iron. Not one of his favorite holes here at 17 as he faces the water as a left-hander. The righties have their back to the water. Ooh, that'll be a smelly little chip from there up against the collar. He's 12 under through 16.
I'm not going to do that. We've got a little hedge here on 17. What's he going to do?
Oh, that's beautifully played. A nice little bump chop down with the putter. He has all the shots around the greens. He's a prolific practicer. Has his own green in the backyard. Always trying new things. Loves the science of the game, this Phil. Never leaves anything to chance. Knows it all. Great up and down. Good 3. Remains at 12 under. And he heads to the last. Let's hope he does a little better up there today. Yeah, that's Phil. I'll have a little chat with him. Thank him for his service. Hand over the ball. To 18.
And Phil went to the opposite side of the creek today and cannot get home from here.
Oh, he just doesn't love. Not even close to a love affair with 18 at 5 over for the week so far.
And here's Phil tied for 5th and working on a 400 par round.
Just trap it, make it release.
He walked all the way up to the green near the flag stick to take a look at it, and he's got about 10 feet for par coming up. 5 right below us, Mickelson for par. Yes, sir. You're not going to get me today.